When the morning light breaks through the horizon, it's not just the start of another day. It's the beginning of a new opportunity, a chance to rise above your current self, to outgrow the person you were yesterday, and to step into the greatness that lies within you. Each day, you're given a choice. The choice is not about what life throws at you. It's about how you respond to it. The true measure of who you are is not in the comfort you seek, but in the action you take when the world presents its challenges. We live in a world overflowing with distractions, temptations, and endless opportunities to procrastinate. Every day, you're bombarded with reasons why you shouldn't act, why you can wait, why it's not the right time. But here's the truth. If you want to create the life you dream of, if you want to build wealth, if you want to change yourself for the better, if you want to leave, a legacy will only hold you back. Excuses are the shackles that keep you bound to mediocrity. They cloud your vision, drain your energy, and prevent you from becoming the person you're capable of being. The difference between those who achieve greatness and those who fall short isn't talent, luck, or circumstance, it's work ethic. It's the ability to push through the discomfort, the fatigue, and the uncertainty. It's the willingness to do what most people are unwilling to do. To develop a work ethic that crushes excuses is to transform your life, to take control of your destiny, and refuse to let anything stand in your way. But how do you develop such an ethic? How do you go from being someone who is tempted by every excuse to someone who moves through the world with the determination of a lion chasing its prey? It begins with understanding that work is not something to be avoided. Work is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It is the grind, the sweat, the effort that forges the path to success. It is not easy, but it is simple. The world rewards action, not thought. It rewards execution, not intention. If you want to change your life, you must change your approach to work. You must embrace the discipline of consistent action, even when you don't feel like it, even when every bone in your body is telling you to stop. The most successful people are not those who work the hardest. They are the ones who work the smartest. They have mastered the art of discipline. They have developed habits that turn work into a way of life, not an occasional task. And this is where you must begin. You must build the habit of getting to work, no matter what. Your success doesn't come from working for hours on end or burning yourself out. It comes from working every day, even when you don't feel like it. The secret is consistency, not intensity. Ask yourself, what are you waiting for? Is today going to be the day you stop letting excuses control your actions? Is today going to be the day you take ownership of your life, your future, and your destiny? Because every moment you spend delaying, you are giving away your future. You are trading today's effort for tomorrow's regret. The first step to building a work ethic that crushes excuses is to take complete responsibility. You must own your actions. You must own your failures. You must own your success. No one else is responsible for your outcomes, no one but you. The moment you accept responsibility for your life, you take away the power of excuses. When you own your decisions, you control your results. It doesn't matter if you were raised in difficult circumstances. It doesn't matter if the odds are stacked against you. It doesn't matter if life has thrown curveballs your way. The only thing that matters is what you choose to do now. The excuses don't matter. Your circumstances don't matter. What matters is your decision to take responsibility for your life and act on it every single day. The second step is embracing discomfort. Success doesn't come in a cushy chair or a soft bed. Success comes from moving through discomfort, from doing what you need to do even when it's hard, even when it's uncomfortable. Growth happens when you push beyond your current limits. It happens when you step outside your comfort zone and stretch yourself. The moment you start to avoid discomfort, you begin to avoid growth. The moment you allow yourself to be controlled by the fear of discomfort, you stop progressing. You must embrace the grind. The grind is your greatest ally. It's in the grind that you find your true strength, your true resilience, your true potential. So when you feel like quitting, when you want to take the easy route, remember that the grind is the path to your success. Your future self will thank you for enduring today's discomfort. Next, Understand that your work must align with your vision. You will never develop a work ethic that crushes excuses if you're not clear about why you're working. Why are you doing this? What is the vision that drives you? If your work doesn't align with your goals, your heart won't be in it. You'll find every excuse to avoid it, every reason to procrastinate. But when you have a clear vision, when you know why you're working, the excuses start to fade away. Your passion, your commitment to your purpose will fuel you even when the going gets tough. When your vision is stronger than your excuses, nothing can stop you. It doesn't matter how tired you are or how many distractions come your way. When you know exactly why you're doing something, when you have that burning desire deep within you, you'll move mountains. Finally, learn to love the process. Too many people are obsessed with the end result, with the finish line. But what separates successful people from everyone else is their ability to fall in love with the journey. It's the daily grind, the small steps, the process of becoming that makes success inevitable. If you're constantly looking for shortcuts, if you're only working toward the reward and not the work itself, you're setting yourself up for failure. Success is a byproduct of the work you put in every single day. You must learn to take pride in the process, to take satisfaction in knowing that every task, every minute you dedicate to your work is bringing you closer to your goal. When you stop seeing work as something you have to do and start seeing it as something you get to do, your entire perspective shifts. You realize that the work is just as important as the result. In fact, it is the work that shapes you, builds your character, and prepares you for the success that's on its way. In the end, a work ethic that crushes excuses is not built overnight. It is developed through daily discipline, a commitment to consistency, and an unwavering belief in the power of your own efforts. It is the foundation upon which you will build your success, your wealth, and your legacy. So, I challenge you today, crush your excuses. Stop waiting for the right time. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start right now. Take ownership of your life and your future. Embrace discomfort. Stay true to your vision. Fall in love with the process. And watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. The world doesn't reward those who wait. The world rewards those who take action. The question is, will you take action today? Will you let excuses control you, or will you develop a work ethic that moves you forward no matter what? The choice is yours. The future is yours to create. Make it happen. Every great success story begins with a decision to take action, to commit, and to stay the course, even when the world around you is telling you to stop. Every successful person you look up to, every person who has made a lasting impact, started with one simple choice: to stop making excuses and to start doing the work. But here's the hard truth. You are not entitled to success. Success is not given. It is earned through consistent effort, sacrifice, and an unbreakable will to press forward. And the longer you allow yourself to be controlled by excuses, the further you get from the life you deserve. The excuses are not your friend. They are your enemy. They will convince you to settle for mediocrity, to put off your dreams, and to give in to the temptation of comfort. But you can't afford comfort if you want to achieve greatness. You need to understand something that will change the way you view work. Work is not your enemy. Work is your ally. It is the means by which you craft your future. It is the vehicle that will take you from where you are now to where you want to be. Every task, no matter how small, is a step forward. Every minute spent moving toward your goal, no matter how insignificant it may seem at the time, is a victory. Every day you show up, every day you push yourself a little further, you are shaping the future you want to live in. But the only way you will see those results is if you stay committed to the process. If you let the excuses win, you forfeit your chance at success. If you give in to procrastination or hesitation, you will look back in 5 years and wonder what happened. Don't let that be you. The power to create your life is in your hands right now, today. And it starts with the work. It starts with doing the things that others won't do, the things that make you uncomfortable, the things that feel hard, the things that push you outside your comfort zone. Success is about embracing the struggle. It's about knowing that the effort you put in today will pay off in ways you can't even imagine yet. Every drop of sweat, every late night, every early morning, every sacrifice side all matters. Every single moment you choose to take action instead of making excuses is a victory. And as you continue to build this habit, as you continue to show up and do the work, you'll notice that the excuses begin to lose their power over you. They will no longer hold you hostage. They will no longer control your actions. And when you start to see the results, when you start to feel the momentum building, you'll know that it was all worth it. You'll know that the sweat, the struggle, the times you didn't feel like pushing through those moments were what created the success you now enjoy. Because success is not just the end result, it is the person you become along the way. Now is the time to take control of your work ethic. Now is the time to make the decision that you will not let excuses dictate your life anymore. You will no longer allow procrastination or self-doubt to stand in your way. You will crush those excuses and replace them with action, with consistency, and with a relentless commitment to doing what needs to be done no matter what. The world doesn't need more talkers. It needs more doers. It needs more people who are willing to get their hands dirty, to put in the work, to sacrifice for their dreams, and to keep going even when the going gets tough. And you, my friend, are one of those doers. You are capable of far more than you've allowed yourself to believe. And it's time to step into that power. Let your actions speak for you. Let your work ethic show the world what you're made of. Because at the end of the day, it's not the excuses that define you, it's the work. It's the effort you put into your dreams. It's the steps you take, no matter how small they may seem, that will ultimately lead you to the life you've always wanted. So, as you close your eyes tonight, ask yourself, what will I do tomorrow to crush my excuses? What action will I take that will bring me one step closer to my vision? And when you wake up tomorrow, don't hesitate. Don't delay. Get to work. Every day you act as if your success is inevitable. Every day you show up with purpose and drive. You are one day closer to achieving greatness. Remember, the only limits in life are the ones you place on yourself. You have the power to break through every barrier, to rise above every obstacle, and to achieve everything you've ever dreamed of. But it all starts with the decision to take action, to stop making excuses, and to start doing the work. Your future is in your hands. It's time to grab it, take control, and make it happen. The work you do today will shape the life you live tomorrow. Now, get to work. The truth is, there's no magic formula for success, no shortcut, no quick fix. It's all about the grind, the unwavering commitment to show up every single day, no matter how you feel, no matter the circumstances. Every successful person you admire didn't get there by waiting for the perfect moment or the ideal set of conditions. They got there by doing the work, by embracing the discomfort, by refusing to let excuses rule their lives. And that's the truth that you must hold on to. Now, you might be thinking, but how do I keep going when I feel exhausted, when the challenges seem too great, when nothing seems to be happening? Let me tell you this. The people who succeed are not the ones who never face hardship. They're the ones who keep going even when it feels impossible. When everything in you screams to quit, that is the moment when you are closer than ever to breakthrough. That is the defining moment when your work ethic is tested, and it is the one thing that separates the dreamers from the doers. There's a simple yet powerful truth in this. The moment you decide to act, regardless of your feelings or circumstances, you create your future. It's not just about the work. It's about the mindset. It's about embracing the truth that you can achieve anything, but you have to be willing to sacrifice, to put in the time, and to endure the grind. You have to push yourself, even when you don't feel like it, because when you keep pushing through, something remarkable happens. You begin to realize that you are capable of so much more than you thought. There's no glory in excuses. None. They won't feed your family, they won't pay your bills, and they won't bring you the freedom and success you desire. Excuses are like chains holding you down, convincing you to stay in the safe and familiar, even though you know deep inside that you're meant for something greater. You know that you have what it takes to rise above your current circumstances, but you'll never find that greatness if you don't let go of the excuses. The power is in your hands. You have everything you need to succeed right now. You are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to, but you must take the first step. Every step you take is a step away from excuses and a step toward your dream. And when you make the commitment to act every single day, even on the hardest days, you will soon find that excuses have no place in your life anymore. Imagine a life where excuses no longer control you, where every goal you set is met with a relentless drive to take action. Imagine waking up every day with clarity, purpose, and a commitment to your work that cannot be shaken. That is the life waiting for you when you decide that your work ethic is stronger than any excuse. And let me tell you this, you won't just see success in the form of wealth or achievements, though those will come. The true success will be in the person you become, the growth, the resilience, the strength of character. The reward is not just in the destination, it's in the journey. And the journey is built on your work ethic, your dedication, and your refusal to let excuses define you. It won't always be easy. There will be setbacks. There will be days when you doubt yourself, when everything seems to be falling apart. But in those moments, remember this. Your success is not determined by your circumstances. It's determined by your willingness to act regardless of them. Every time you push through the struggle, you strengthen your character. Every time you choose action over hesitation, you build momentum. And that momentum will carry you further than you can even imagine. The key to crushing excuses isn't just about working harder. It's about working smarter and staying focused on your vision. It's about seeing the big picture, even when the road seems long and the steps seem small. It's about realizing that every small action, no matter how insignificant it may seem, is part of a larger plan. You are building something much greater than today's task. You are building your future. And here's the most empowering truth of all. The more you work, the more you grow, the more you move forward, the more you will realize that success isn't about the destination. It's about the person you become along the way. And that person is someone who refuses to make excuses, someone who gets things done, someone who shows up every day with purpose, discipline, and an unwavering commitment to their goals. So, what will you choose today? Will you let the excuses control you, or will you crush them once and for all with the strength of your will and the power of your work ethic? The choice is yours, and the time to act is now. Step into your power. Take responsibility. Embrace the discomfort. Align your actions with your vision. And most importantly, never stop working. Your future is waiting. Let your work ethic shape it, and watch as your life transforms. When you wake up tomorrow, ask yourself, what can I do today that will move me closer to my goals? This question becomes the foundation of your success. It's no longer about waiting for the right moment or the perfect set of conditions. It's about seizing the opportunity right in front of you, no matter how small it may seem. The truth is, no moment is wasted if you are using it to move forward, no matter how incremental the progress. When you commit to taking daily action, you will begin to see how those small steps compound over time. You may not see it in the moment, but every piece of work you put in adds up. Success is built upon the consistency of your effort. It's not about grand gestures or monumental breakthroughs. It's about relentless, consistent, disciplined action day after day. You'll wake up one day and look back at the work you've done, and you'll be amazed at how far you've come. But understand, this success is not for the faint of heart. Success is for those who are willing to fight through their doubts, fight through their discomfort, and fight through their excuses. It is for those who understand that the path to greatness is never easy, but it is always worth it. The work is your armor, the discipline is your sword, and your belief in yourself is your shield. As you continue on this journey, you'll face people who doubt you, situations that challenge you, and days when you just don't feel like it. But remember, the only difference between those who succeed and those who don't is their ability to keep going when it feels hardest. It's not the easy days that define your success, it's the hard ones. It's the moments when you want to quit, but you choose to keep going anyway. Imagine the power of showing up every single day, no matter the circumstances, no matter the doubt. You are building a legacy with every action you take. Your future self will thank you for the days you chose to push through when everyone else was looking for an excuse. And your past self will know that every step, every bit of work was worth it. You will become someone who embodies the very essence of resilience and discipline. The beauty of developing a work ethic that crushes excuses is that it doesn't just change your result, it changes you as a person. You evolve into a person who no longer makes excuses for why things don't happen. You become someone who takes full ownership, who shows up, who gives their best every day, and who never lets anything stand in the way of their goals. You create the type of person who doesn't wait for motivation to strike. They are the motivation. And here's the ultimate truth. When you become someone who works relentlessly toward their goals, the world begins to open doors for you. People will start to see your commitment. Opportunities will start to find you. Your efforts will attract the right connections, the right people, and the right circumstances. Because success is contagious. The work you put in will start to speak for itself. And when you show up as the person who's willing to do whatever it takes to succeed, success will meet you halfway. So, keep going. When you feel like resting, when you feel like your energy is drained, remember why you started. You are building something extraordinary. You are not just building wealth or success. You're building a mindset, a character, a foundation that can withstand anything life throws at you. It's not about the easy wins. It's about building the strength and resilience to overcome the hard ones. It's about staying in the game, staying committed, and knowing that your future will be shaped by the decisions you make today. Excuses no longer have a place in your life. You are stronger than them. You are more determined than any obstacle that comes your way. Every step you take towards your goal is a victory. Every task completed, every moment of discomfort faced, is a reminder that you are unstoppable. As you step into your power, you will realize something important. Success is not something you wait for. It is something you create. It's something that happens when you put in the work. It happens when you show up every day with the determination that nothing will stand in your way. It happens when you refuse to make excuses, when you decide that you are in control of your destiny. Let your actions speak louder than any excuse ever could. Let your work ethic be the thing that defines you. The world will recognize it. And most importantly, you will recognize it in yourself. The person you are becoming is stronger, more resilient, and more capable than you ever imagined. This is your journey, your future, and your success. It's time to take ownership and make it happen. Now, go. Crush the excuses and get to work. The life you've always dreamed of is waiting for you, and it's yours for the taking. Every step you take today is one step closer to that life. You are in control. Keep pushing. Keep working. Keep believing. And the world will open up to you in ways you can't even imagine. This is your time. The excuses are no more. The work ethic that crushes them is all you need. Make today the day you take your life to the next level. Let's go. And now, as you stand here, you are no longer the person you once were. You are no longer someone held back by excuses, by reasons, or by delays. You have overcome all of that. Every moment, every step, every decision has proven that you are not someone who only talks, but someone who does. Not someone who dreams, but someone who acts. You have built a formula for success, not with words, but through action, perseverance, and relentless work. Don't look back, because the past is simply the foundation of what you've already overcome. It is not where you will return. All the reasons to slow down, all the excuses to give up have been pushed out of your life. You are no longer limited by fear, doubt, or the temptation of ease. You have learned to work, not because you have to, but because you want to, because you understand that every moment today is an opportunity to move closer to the future you've always desired. As you continue on this journey, never forget that nothing can stop you, except when you stop yourself. Every time you conquer an excuse, you don't just get closer to your goal, you build a stronger, more confident, more resilient version of yourself. Success is not the destination, but a journey that never ends, shaped by the person you become through overcoming challenges, by the habits, the decisions, and the work you put in, day by day, hour by hour. Look at yourself now and feel the power you've developed. You are no longer a person of empty promises. You are a person of action. And with every action, you are shaping the life you've always wanted. Never again doubt that you deserve what you dream of, because you are the one creating it right now, today. Keep going. Never stop. Be the person who works not because they want to avoid failure, but because they believe in themselves, in their unstoppable will, because you are the only one who can decide your life's path. You are the only one who can make your dreams come true. And you are ready for everything that lies ahead. What's left now is to keep moving forward, confidently, persistently, and without looking back. Success doesn't come from raison-être. It comes from resilience, from an unwavering will, and from work that never stops. This is your moment. This is your time. And you are the one who creates everything. Now, rise up, move forward, and prove that nothing can stop you from advancing to what's next.